Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli back with a new update video. And yeah, I have a few things to talk about, specifically for review videos and puppet videos, But anyways, so that's pretty much all that's going to be is just, reviews and puppet videos to talk about. Just very quickly, because I'll just go ahead and get these out of the way, there will be a new unboxing video next week, as well as, for vlogs, I don't really know. I'm thinking maybe I want to do a vlog tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know if I want to or not, but that just depends, But with those out of the way, let's come to the reviews and the puppet videos. I'll start with the puppet videos first because, lots of new puppet videos are on the way, and as I said, including one new puppet video that is scheduled for tomorrow, because it was originally supposed to come out this past Wednesday, but it never did because it never got finished and I was having trouble with it, that kind of stuff. So it's moved to Saturday, and I'm thinking maybe I should upload new puppet videos not only on Wednesdays, but Saturdays as well. And also, it's like, because I've been uploading review videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I've also been uploading a couple sometimes on weekends, so I guess that kind of makes sense. And seeing how the puppet videos and review videos are two of the top things I do on this channel, so But for puppet videos, okay, so the new puppet video coming out this weekend, it has to do something with Mordecai. He's giving his thoughts on something, and that's something new I'm going to be doing with the puppet videos. Mordecai doing these videos, talking about his thoughts on some random stuff, And so the new puppet video starring Mordecai, you're just going to have to wait and see. So, but anyways, and yeah, you're seeing a screenshot for the new video, so, But anyways, and for new puppet videos, well, here's another thing, because I have new puppet characters on the way. Little Blue, I actually recently talked with Little Blue, and he'll help me make some new puppets. Like, we're actually gonna make puppets ourselves, like a sock puppet, some puppets with foam, etc. But I'll also be looking for some, like, finger puppets and such, because I have a couple of puppet characters in mind, like, I have a tiger in mind, I have an alien in mind, just, you'll just have to wait and see and when these characters come to life, you know what I'm saying? When they arrive and when they're in new puppet videos, so, you get the idea. But anyways, and as for the late birthday special, remember, because a couple of my friends, Mr. Mindblocks and Ashton M 1920, they already filmed their cameos, It's still coming, don't worry. Probably sometime next week, I want to say, probably so. Because for this week, you had the last puppet video where they're at Time Warp, and you're now gonna have this new puppet video coming out tomorrow with Mordecai, so, you get the idea. Alright, but with that being said on the puppet videos, yeah, just get hyped and be on the lookout for these new puppet videos coming your way. Okay, so with that, with the puppet videos out of the way, let's dive right into the review videos. Now, as I said in the last update video, it was the last update video, some of the marathons I have in mind, and a new one that I have planned, which is a 101 Dalmatians marathon, leading up to when Cruella is released, So that'll be pretty exciting. Not only that, but the other marathons I had in mind were, of course, one of Garfield, a Wiggles marathon, an iCarly marathon, a Monsters, Inc. marathon, for Monsters at Work. I can't remember if I said this before or not. I don't know. But if I haven't, then I'll go ahead and say it. Even if I can't remember if I did announce this before or not, I do plan on doing a Spider-Man marathon, leading up to when Spider-Man, now we know the title of the film, Spider-Man No Way Home, leading up to that, when it's released. But here's the thing, because speaking of which, we do have an official release date for, finally, we got new updates, etc., for Monsters at Work, and the official release date for Monsters at Work is July 2nd, and yes, we finally have a release date. Now all that's left is a trailer and clips. You know what I'm saying? I've been dying for a trailer, that kind of stuff. I've been talking about Monsters at Work a lot. You know, it's one of those Disney Plus series that I'm really hyped for. So you know, but okay, for the Monsters at Work marathon, you know, well, Monsters Inc. marathon that is leading up to when Monsters at Work comes out. The marathon, because now that we know when it's going to come out, when the marathon will begin will pretty much be the last week of June, you know, and because, you know, Monsters at Work is literally coming out the second day of when July arrives, you know what I'm saying? July 2nd. So I'm excited for the Monsters Inc. marathon because it'll be a very interesting one. Like, what's going to happen is, I think I did establish this. Yeah, I did. Because, you know, there will be a review video, like one where I'll be reviewing Party Central, and then there will be the rest of the videos for the Monsters Inc. marathon will be with the puppets. They'll be talking about some Monsters Inc. stuff, like Mordecai giving his thoughts on a Monsters Inc. read-along DVD, you know. There will also be, and I also talked about this one, two characters, Jack the Wolf and the Butler. They will be reviewing a comic book of Monsters Inc., so you know. But anyway, so I'm looking forward to doing that, and another thing is because the iCarly marathon, because now that we know that when Monsters at Work is coming out, what about the iCarly marathon? Well, we haven't gotten any updates on the iCarly reboot yet, so, you know, who knows, because we don't know right now when it's coming, what the release date is, and when I'm going to start the marathon. That's the thing, you know? But as for the rest of the marathons from Garfield and the Wiggles, you know, they'll most likely come out. That's the thing, because I have the 101 Dalmatians marathon on the way. I'm thinking maybe Garfield will come next, like sometime after the marathon of reviewing classic live-action Disney films. After that, the Garfield marathon will be coming next. And it's not going to be that much of it's not going to be a big thing. Like, I'm just going to talk about the stuff I've seen of Garfield, you know what I'm saying, from the movies and from Garfield and Friends. So, you know. But yeah, all I can say is the Garfield marathon will most likely be coming sometime after the Disney classic live action film marathon that I've been doing. So, you know. And speaking of which, the next review coming up next week will, and as I established in the last one that came out yesterday, you know, me and Low Blue's review of Davy Crockett, it is the next after Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier. The next one will be the River Pirates. So, yep, that'll be the next one and the first one for next week. So, yeah, and I need to check and see because what came out next after that, you know, because I'm doing them in order. So, you know. And also, on the subject, because I do once again, shout out to Elijah Goring, because I had him in mind for doing being a part of the Disney classic live action film marathon, and one film in particularly that, you know, I've seen, of course, and Little Blue has seen, Mary Poppins. So we plan on doing that, and I also have Elijah Goring in mind for joining me in reviewing this when I get to doing this. Review Atlantis: The Lost Empire, because when we first got to talk, you know, we were Atlantis: The Lost Empire was brought in our conversation, and, you know, because Elijah, he grew up watching that film, you know, and he enjoys it, and I enjoy it too. It's in my top favorite Disney films, so, you know. So, if he's watching this, hey, we can review that, you know. You can join me reviewing Atlantis: The Lost Empire, as well as, of course, Mary Poppins. So, you know, if you're watching this, or, you know, I'll have to reach out to him, just, you know. But anyways, so I think I pretty much covered everything, and I don't want to make this update video that long. So, with that being said, just get hyped and be on the lookout for all these new videos coming your way, as well as the new puppet video that I've been talking about coming out tomorrow. Most likely it's going to come out. What time to expect it to come out? Well, I will set it to premiere, obviously. So you'll know when you see it, when, it's set to premiere, that kind of stuff. So, it'll most likely come out maybe, say, around the afternoon or something like that, maybe 5, 6, or 7, I don't know. Just, you'll know when you see it, okay, and when it's set to premiere. So, But anyway, so with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and again, get hyped and be on the lookout for all the new videos coming your way, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, and peace out.